after all of these years, for those who wait all of these years, like the women who accuse Bill Cosby, like the people who are accusing R. Kelly, after all of these years, how can we, if Bill Cosby is a different story because his cases went to court, R. Kelly, let's say he does go to court, how can we honestly 100% prove that he did the stuff? I know he did have the sex tape out years ago, and there's little things here and there that we do know of. But for those that are just now speaking up, how do we 100% know that you're not doing it just to jump on the bandwagon or just because somebody threw some money in your face? Yeah. And with the R. Kelly thing, with the music, a lot of people are saying we're still helping him paying his bills by listening to his music, but what they don't realize is, even if you don't listen to the songs that R. Kelly's voice is on, you're still paying him because a lot of songs that we don't know about, he wrote and produced.
Right.
A lot of singers from his time and after his time, and to this day, he's still producing for other artists.
Yes.
So a lot of the songs that we still listen to today that his voice isn't even on, that we would think he has nothing to do with, he produced and wrote. So we're still kind of paying his bills. So are you going to stop listening to those artists also?
Right.
Like, how does that work?
A good instance of that is when Lady Gaga came out and said, "Oh no, I'm not going. I took my music, our collaboration, I took it off of streaming services because I don't want anybody to listen to that. I understand." Lady Gaga, we didn't know you had some collaboration with R. Kelly like that. Like, I didn't think it was that.
What song was it?
Well, I don't know. But apparently she collaborated. That's Lady Gaga, and I'm sitting there thinking, like, what? Musically, did y'all have that in common? So,
well, maybe that's why she's trying to go into acting now.
Maybe that's why. So I'm just thinking, and I make that point to say that there is so many different people out there that we, like you're saying, that we may not even know that he's had his hands in. So do those artists suffer?
Right.
If their music has to be taken down off of streaming service, Lady Gaga can afford to have a song or two taken down off of streaming service.
She has a lot of other things going on.
Right. Some of the other can't.
Right. I was watching the Sister Circle. That's a new talk show that comes on TV1. And Selena Johnson, who is an R&B singer, she is one of the hosts on Sister Circle. And when this story first came up, she was one of the main ones that I saw that said, let's stop supporting his music. Let's stop listening to his music.
Right.
But then in my mind, I'm like, wait a minute now, Selena. R. Kelly founded you. So most of your the music that you did in the beginning of your career, most of it was produced by R. Kelly. So do you want us to stop listening to your music too?
I mean, I used to listen to that. Guess what? Y'all remember?
Right.
Guess what?
I'm your woman. I was listening to that the other day.
But the truth is, guess what? R. Kelly produced this. Who knows? I don't know. Right. I'm sorry. I had to do my research. She
said to the beginning, R. Kelly. In the beginning of the song, I always said R. Kelly. So you're putting it out there. So we're going to start listening to you too. She does have a new album coming out, and I do like that. And it's dedicated. She's speaking on the woman's behalf. It's called Woman, and she has a single coming out soon, and I'm here for that. But
I think it's just very interesting to see this background. This is not new information. We're going back to R. Kelly. I'm sorry, it's salient right now, but it ties everything together. But this is not new information.
It's not.
The pedophilia, the abuse for his wives, all of this is not new information, really. It's just the first time people are being able to be out loud, really, and make this documentary. So people are able to watch it and stream it. But my thing is, too, like, okay, so where was everybody else in the world? All the people who, like, all the artists or the people who were collaborating, the people who worked with him, the people who were, all that close to him, that now they're coming out with these statements like, I mean, yeah, I took my daughter around him, but, and he gave her his number. That was kind of weird. I didn't appreciate that.
So you didn't think that was weird?
That was weird to say nothing about anything to anybody.
Right.
But you bring this out now. Because everybody else is bringing this out, so now you can say, I really did feel uncomfortable when I was with R. Kelly. My daughter did feel uncomfortable with him. So I mean, it's just it's kind of like, come on.
And there are two specific points in this situation that really sticks out to me. And the first one is the singer Sparkle, who has her, to me, her most famous song is the duet with R. Kelly, Be Careful.
Be careful.
And my thing is, you are a victim of R. Kelly yourself. And then you turn around and take your 15-year-old niece around him and leave her by herself, and now you're playing the victim. I mean, you're really not the victim because you gave him another victim after being a victim.
I mean, it's just so much beyond. Yes, that probably wasn't the best decision, you know, and I think anybody could agree with that. However, you know, I think it's not like they came from a wealthy family. They just had nothing else to do, you know, and they just decided to go into music. Like, they're trying to make a career for themselves, and so they're trying to build their life. And I think, you know, that was part of the hustle. Was, you know, and truthfully, this is nothing new. You know, the rape, the all that stuff going on across the world. That's nothing new to women in general as a whole body. So it probably was something that she was like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to take this or deal with this in order to make this album, in order to deal with that, in order to make money to take care of me and my family. And so I feel like, yeah, it probably wasn't the best decision to introduce your niece to him, but it probably, you know, just to be honest, it probably was just something she was trying to do to make a way, you know, for herself. Which I mean. Does Sparkle have anything going on right now?
No. The first time I heard from her was a documentary.
I mean, too. I was like, oh, that's what she look like now. You know, I was surprised. I was like, wow, time is
fast. She was so different from the video that I seen for Be Careful.
How long ago? Like, I remember, I think I must have been in high school when Be Careful came out, maybe.
I was young.
I mean, that was
my
the jam.
mom had a CD with that song going, and we would always listen to it in the car.
On repeat.
On repeat.
and you know, but that brings us another topic. Why we always listen to it? It's some depressing stuff. You know, you better be careful what you do to me.
Right. Is that really what our parents want us to hear?
I do not own the rights to this song. Just saying. Just so you know. But, I mean, really, though. I mean, we grew up on this stuff. We grew up on R. Kelly. So now it's like, okay.
Can we really turn it off?
Exactly. What do we do? So
some people still out here quoting her music. No, be careful what you do to me because I'm going to do it to you.
Oh, yeah. And serious about it. And how much music has been built off of that. How much new artistry has been built off of that and those voices, that talent, and that artistry. Like,
really think about it. That's actually a lot. That could be a lot of people think so.
Yeah.
Be careful what you do because I'm going to do it to you.
I mean, I used to say it back in the day. I don't say it now. But, I mean, really.
And then another thing is, how does his kids feel right now? Right? Their mother is one of the main ones who is out there promoting this documentary and the whole situation. You know, she's doing interviews on just about everybody's talk show.
Yeah. And
she's talking about her experience with it. She was physically abused, emotionally abused. I think she said mentally abused. I haven't heard her say sexually abused, but I know she had said that she was abused by him physically and emotionally. And she's out there pushing it. And I know for me, my mom raised me as a single mother. So I'm gonna stick with my mama regardless. No matter what. So I can only imagine if she's one of the ones out here pushing it, I can only imagine how they feel about their father.
Right.
And then he released that song not too long ago, I Admit. The 19-minute song that I only listened to about 2 seconds of it, then I turned it off. And and then I went back and finally listened to it, and he actually sends a message to his kids through the song. And he says the only thing he got left now is his voice to make music and say it through his music.
He's gonna be Whitney-fied. He's probably smoking that stuff anyway. He's trying to be Whitney-fied. Then we definitely ain't gonna buy anything. Right. We gotta worry about it.
Now everybody talking about him because for his birthday he was at some club in Chicago partying up and singing his songs, and everybody's partying with him, and everybody got upset about that. Let the man enjoy his birthday. It may be his last one, you know, with freedom. You never know.
You know, I just like, his wife, which I need to learn her name so I can stop calling her his wife. Adriana. Okay, I just can't remember off the top of my head. However, when I saw her in these interviews, she gave a great depiction. Very emotional, and her makeup was on point. Just saying, it was. She looked good. The lady looked good, but she gave such. I mean.